Nashima News. This is Anthony Miri from Nashima. Amongst us we have Director of Shishu Mandir Education Center, Anand sir. Welcome to our Nashima channel, sir. So, yes sir, we would like to hear a few words from you, sir.
So, happy to say a few words about Shishu Mandir. Maybe in short I will say Shishu Mandir is an organization started by a German doctor by name Mandir. It's already 40 years old an organization, and we provide free education to the poor children from LKG to till they complete all their education, even up to post graduation. We run an adoption center, we run a child care center, we run a vocational training program and several community welfare activities. We did a lot of work during this time of COVID, especially providing dry ration and medical services to the people who are affected by COVID.
Yes, sir. I'm so happy. Even I'm part of Shishu Mandir, and then I'm a child from the age of 5 until now. I'm being supported from Shishu Mandir, and it's my first home. So I'm really proud to say I'm part of Shishu Mandir, and I am so blessed to be part of Shishu Mandir Education Center, sir.
We are also very happy that you are taken up journalism for your graduation, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. So I would like to ask a few questions to you, sir. So can you describe an experience that demonstrate your time management ability?
See, I have a practice of writing down what I should do next day before I go to bed. I do two things. One, I write down what I have to do next day, classify them into different categories, and then I reflect on what has happened the entire day. So I know what has been achieved and what has not been achieved and what is we are looking forward to achieve. So put together and make a plan, and in the morning when I get up I re-look at it, what I wrote, and modify it if it is needed, because the one night thought pattern that goes into our mind also helps to re-modify. Then when I step into the institute, we already have the plan what each one has to do. And then the team, I inform the team and all of us together carry out the activity.
Yes, so wonderful. I mean, it's my privilege to just hear all these wonderful words from you, sir, and I will definitely say that all the viewers out there would take this as an inspiration, and they would intake in their life, and they would definitely follow it. So the next question. So how would you monitor the results of a new curriculum?
See, the new curriculum which is yet to be looked into by all of us, because it is not completely out. I hope you need to say the new education policy.
Yes.
We are happy that the government has given a lot of thought for the better future of the children in integrating education with a lot of activities for life. So I am confident this new curriculum is going to be of high level education, which is going to prepare the students to face the future world. We at Shishu Mandir are in the process of reading it, assimilating it, and then basing on that we will soon also come up with our own plan, so that what is envisaged or what is desired by the government is put into practice, so that every little aspect the government wants the children to learn will be followed in Shishu Mandir, keeping in mind the best interest of the child.
Yes. And so what do you think would be your greatest challenge working at our institution?
To ensure that every child who enters into Shishu Mandir is helped to the extent the child completes all the education and becomes employable. When I say employable, not just get into any job, the child should be able to get a job based on the qualification. Sometimes we feel sad that we fail to make every child to achieve this aim, but that is the reality which one has to accept. But the biggest challenge is ensuring every child to achieve that they attain their best potential possible, And we as Shishu Mandir, adults, the staff, the management is doing our best to see that every child is given the possibility to reach to that height.
Yes, sir, definitely from here onwards there would be n number of students who would complete their graduation and make sure they are well settled and they are employed, sir. So your dream will definitely come true.
Thank you.
And now, sir, can you share an example on time when...
Because for me authority is service. So every time that the type of service we do is being looked into different aspects, I won't call it a challenge. I take it upon ourselves that we need to reflect more our methodology that we follow. The challenge I would say is when we fail to help a child and when we fail to make the family of our children to come up to the extent that they should come up for their life, then we feel not challenged but we have failed. And we look at every failure as a stepping stone towards our success. So we treat every failure as an indicator that we need to work more, we need to change our methodology, we need to adopt new technology so that we will be able to help every child no child should fail, every child should succeed.
Yes, sir, definitely so. And one final last question, sir. So, how do you go about compiling your reports, sir, irrespective of any field? So,
see, I have a daily report system, weekly report system, monthly report system, and a quarterly report system and annual report system. So every day, as I said, as I reflect back while I sit before I go to bed, I note down the important events, and that goes on for a weekly, monthly, quarterly and annually. So everything gets documented both in a small paper, in a notebook, in the computer and then in the booklet form end of the year. And therefore everything what has happened every day in every part of Shishu Mandir can be looked into after several years. Any incident can be reflected back, and that is our strength, and that makes us to look back and look forward.
yes, sir. So it's like the people who are watching there would definitely take you as an inspiration, and they would follow all the key points what you have just spoken here, sir. So I'm feeling so blessed to have an interview with you. Thank you so much for giving me wonderful opportunity. In spite of you having a very busy schedule, so you made it up and then you gave me that chance. So I really thank you so much for.
I thank you for this opportunity because I think we need a lot more people to join hands to help every child in our society to get an opportunity for growth. Every child will grow, India will prosper if every child gets a best of education, and let's join together and make this place a better place for every child.
Thank you so much.